This is the second Kiefcast special. So, okay, my name's Kiefster. This is my Vtuber model. So I'm not really representing my current avatar. Well, I'm basically kind of like a ninja. You've seen her from last couple weeks in my interview show, Lady Scala.
And I'm just insane.
Yeah, and she's just insane. So of her, say whatever.
But not as insane as this.
Longtime friend that also has experimented with VTuber model of himself, Axielia, or sometimes people call him Maxi.
Oh, I just stream mostly Ocarina of Time and random whatever I want to play.
So this is Notes of Archive. You want to say something about yourself? How'd you get into VTubing? All that sort of jazz.
First and foremost, thank you for having me here. I am Notes of the Archive. I'm just a simple librarian, and I'm a VTuber who basically just works in a library. And I just want to hang out. And this is basically the first time I have been to a podcast before. This is basically my first time. You guys are basically my first time, and if ever, please be gentle with me because it's basically my first time.
Well, this kitty likes to be rough.
Wait, what's rough? What kind of rough?
This kitty likes to be rough.
I don't get it.
Of course you don't, idiot.
Hey,
The oblivious MC.
I may be an idiot, but I am a proud idiot.
Why a VTuber? Why did you decide to make your model, your OC, such a make them come to life in that way? Oh,
Why wouldn't we do it? It's fun.
yeah, true.
Have fun with everyone else.
Well, I was really hoping to expand my horizons, and well, there were some streamers back in the day that I really, really do love. I really, really do love some of the content creators out there, like
Conversation.
let's say Markiplier, PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, those famous big content creators. I really do love the content they dish out each and every day, and I kept wondering, how can I dish a bit of content myself? And I was like wondering how to do that. Unfortunately, I was too busy with school at the time. But when I finally graduated, I finally got the opportunity to pursue the entertainment industry.
For my content creation, well, it's a very not very straightforward path. It started with me kind of having my YouTube account since '06. I didn't really have any content until like a couple years later. And then I started to experiment on stuff, and then, well, as many of you probably know, like I follow VTubers for quite a bit of time. Like, of course, everybody knows who Kiesna is. Everybody knows who's like All Live or all the popular famous VTubers. One of my mutual friends, I think shout out to Nozo, like Nozo sort of cemented the idea with me, like 'cause she said she wanted to meet one, and I had an idea with the back of my head. I was like, maybe this is something I want to try to get into. And then it wasn't until like I saw like Shala showed her model, and I started to research like VTuber models, and I was like, oh, maybe I can do this after all. And then I pretty much based this model, as you see, kind of based on my OC Kiefster, who the avatar that you see before you in my Twitch channel is drawn by Etna, who I commissioned, who I've known quite a long time in the Tales community, and she's quite the good. She's like such a fantastic person. Everybody here knows that, and she was nice enough to help me make my character come to life and sort of base like the OC's kind of like modern clothing on basically on that. So not exactly because I use the presets of Vivroid Studio, so it's not exactly how I envisioned, but it's pretty standard for the time being to get something done.
Oh Lord,
Tiny.
Are you on top of Snake's nose or something?
Yes.
Okay, so I got the idea of him being friends with Iron Mouse, and I was like, I kind of want to be friends with VTuber, but I'm not very as well known. But then it was sort of a leap of faith to where I met Shala. Well, if you guys see my interview with her, we've met through roleplay on Twitter, and then it sort of just spiraled from there. But yeah, and then now I'm here with my model and stuff. And I'll admit I haven't been really using my model as much to stream with it, but I'm gonna start utilizing it a bit more.
Models are
100%.
expensive.
I think someone in this room has their fully made like notes. How I think I've asked you this off stream, but like what
Hang
was the
on.
process of getting your model made?
There's like a live 2D community in one of the Discord channels, and they are like looking for clients. There are a lot of artists that are making VTubing models. So many have different art styles. The one
Yeah.
that I picked was called Sarilith, and she's really good at what she does. And I only asked her that I'm just gonna go with a simple model. Like the idea of it was a librarian, and their skin color is like this. The hair should be similar to that, and it was strewn all together. And here I am. It usually costs like the model itself costs I think $200 at most, and the
Oh,
rigging costs like 300,
No
which
way
is
I'm gonna afford that.
Yeah, that it does a lot. There's a lot of investment that goes into getting the models you want, unless you happen to have the free time to make one yourself, or just use kind of like a preset, like me and Shala have
Yep.
done. What has
Uh,
everybody kind of learned from since becoming a VTuber? Like any takeaways? Any, I guess, I suppose,
I
tips?
kind of want to be at least louder and learn to be louder. I'm one of those. I'm trying to be one of those rager tubers.
like a AVGN?
No, Tyranna Condom, the most angriest gamer on YouTube. You try to check him out.
Clay! Where the fuck do you go? No! 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 Fuck this game!
Who are your VTuber inspirations?
I like Frederick Knudsen. He's also creator of Down the Rabbit Hole on YouTube. I like Magical Momoka. Argama Witch. I also like Cutieware, who's she's streaming on a different platform. I won't say what right now, because family friendly. Oh yeah, Sakura Vixie.
If anything, Amelia Watson, because she's really loud when it comes to
Oh
rage.
yeah, Watson
Yeah.
is quite the potty mouth, I would say.
when it comes to virtual idols, that would have been Kizuna Ai, because first and foremost, Kizuna Ai is funny. I know a little bit of Japanese, but there are some content creators out there that translate her stuff, and she's really fun. Yeah,
Or
Coco.
Kason, yeah.
She and Hachama were basically my entry point into Hololive. Then I got some buddies who told me, "Hey, you should totally watch Fubuki too and the others." And I was like, I mean, they really look awesome. They really look great. They really look entertaining. But I was like, I think the main problem watching them was like the language barrier, and I just had to wait for other content creators to translate their stuff. And they're really fun. They're really a fun bunch. And finally goes to the EN, which basically just confirmed my it basically just confirmed my decisions to be a VTuber, which is Gargura and Amelia Watson. Those two,
Right.
I'm
Oh
a fan
yeah,
of them.
for sure. My VTuber inspiration was like I want to see my senpai Mori Calliope.
Right.
I love just her presentation. I love her, the fact that she's musically talented. Just her overall persona really just kind of drew me in. Like there were others before, like Kizuna Ai, Coco, but like her in particular, this really just spoke to me. Like in terms of likings, like a VTuber creator, it's her, and then it was Korone is another one that I like, and then of course the famous Coco Kyrian, and she was a pretty interesting one because she was not afraid to say anything. Like she would say like the F word. She pretty much cemented. Actually, it was because of Coco / K-Song that we kind of have EN or English VTubers or EN Hololive today, pretty much. I would say.
Wasn't her like cursor a butt plug?
Oh boy.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah, it was like a
my
purple
god.
tentacle butt plug.
Since Edna's here, do you have any questions for any of us, like VTubers here?
What is your fascination with VTubers?
Mindless fun for me.
It was something, at least for me, I can speak for myself. Like, it was something I had in the back of my mind. Like, I was kind of going to the point of like, do I want to keep showing my face, or do I want to show a character? And it's like VTuber is kind of drawing the line between both worlds, like showing a bit of your character, but then without really showing like who you are. Even though I have shown myself before on my own content, like I'm not afraid to do it, but like I just find it like another way to just bring myself out there, and being a VTuber is like another step to that. At least that's what I think.
The reason I like VTubing specifically is 3D, because 3D, given we have VVoid Studio and that's free. Okay, well, I like VTubing in general because it's the way of I don't have to show my real face, and I can still put myself out there. And it's a way of it's a way of presenting who I want to be, who I want to look like. Here's one from like 832. Who is your guys' waifu?
This is kind of
Who's your
controversial.
waifu? Yeah,
yeah, that also includes Edna, since she's here. If she wants to answer that too, since she's kind of like the honorary.
Yeah, honorary midget. I get it.
Yeah.
You go first, Keith, of course.
Quite a bit. Right around 2011, my waifu was Kurisu from Steins Gate. But then around 2017, my waifu became Eleanor Hume from the Tales of Berseria series. And it's also because at the time when the game came out, when the fandom was kind of showing itself, there was the camp of like Velvet or Magilu. Not as much vocal majority for Eleanor. And then the more I played the game, the more I started to just resonate towards her. She's kind of like the straight arrow compared to the other two. Or Velvet's more like edgy and more about revenge, or trying to kill the person that killed her brother. And then Magilu's just Magilu, being quirky and everything. Eleanor is just, I just love her just because of how, yes, she's kind of a little bit of a stick in the mud at times, but I feel like because of that, she's just that much endearing. And I just think her design's overall really cute. And everybody knows that how much I love redheads. Like if the girl has like red hair, that's automatically gonna get me to get interested in the character. And then it's like if the personality is equally as beautiful, then it's like that's also a plus. That's just my justification of who I like as waifus.
In terms of waifus, well,
Yeah.
I kind of whether they're actually animated or in real life, I'm the type of guy who likes glasses, long legs, and whatnot. Glasses the most kind of really puts a check mark on my radar. But most of all, the very thing that I seek in a waifu is the fact that they're like a mystery. They have to make me curious. They have to make me wanted to learn who they are, what they are. Like they're gonna send me to an adventure, just trying to figure out what their business is. And that's the kind of waifu that I want. Like I guess if anything, probably the Kuders. The Kuder, if I'm saying that correctly.
Kuder, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
So basically, would it be fair to say that you like the type that are like Nagata, Nagata Yuki from the Melakon Yahari Suzumiya, like the girl with the glasses that's into computers and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, definitely. She's really interesting. She's really cute. That's a check mark on my probably waifu list.
Anime moms, that's all I'll say. I like them.
Oh
older.
man. Oh man.
Oh, he's really going for the MILFs.
There's a head rub.
Always.
Manoculture. Anyone specific though you want to mention? That's
I would say Junko from Toho. She's like a pure MILF.
Yeah, my chat is saying best redhead is Rhea Groomery, and another person is saying Velma from Scooby. Wow, Scooby Doo.
Oh, funny face.
I like the intelligent and as well as, intelligent, trolling, smug, those
So,
kind of
sounds like
characters.
Satori to me.
sounds like
Or the
like-
aggressive kind. I like
maybe
Moko
that comes
a
to
lot.
mind like Nibiki Tendo or from Rama or like I guess speaking of Eda herself or and it goes intelligence like he moves like Rita, so Rita
Like
also-
Rita, yeah. Like me and her relate a lot. And she was the reason why I studied chemistry in college and chemical engineering.
So, any hidden talents we have?
I like the code. Yeah, well, this nerd has tits.
I'm mostly into role play and writing. Like, I'm just the type of person who likes to write stories, tell tales. That's pretty much it, really.
I'm starting comic book writing, also directing.
Oh,
I'm also
wow.
learning music.
Yeah, like you've been telling us about your Axielia series. Do you want to kind of give like a clip note or TLDR version of what your original series is about?
Yeah,
For
sure.
the-
Basically, it's about my profile picture, but it's a female original version. This is just a gender-bended version of it.
I take macros off the internet and I craft.
Crap.
I guess.
For those that don't know, that's a Final Fantasy 14. Right? People told me that I'm a good listener, and I guess I'm pretty good at it if I can make people happy.
Mm.
And the other thing is kind of what Scarlett was talking about with the coding. I wouldn't say I'm very proficient at it, but I would say I'm very good at telling people what my ideas are. So kind of to borrow a term from Sokka from Avatar, like I guess I'm kind of like the idea guy. Like I like to express ideas, and whether or not they come true, it's something. Who's everybody's husbano of choice in terms of anime or other media?
There's so many people that inspired me, but if I were to give one just for the podcast, I think the guy that I would die for is Lord El Meloy, basically Waver Velvet from the Lord El Meloy case files.
Oh, neat.
I'd say Cyrus from Chrono Trigger.
I guess that would go to Yuri Lowell.
Oh yeah,
One of the best.
hot.
Guy from Tales of the Abyss.
Guy.
Yes.
My husbano would be, oh my god, tie between Lelouch, Britannia, or Joker from Persona 5, of course. It's no surprise. What's like you guys' favorite like game series of all time? Either game series or anime or anything?
Chrono Trigger.
Atelier.
Definitely the Fate series, 100%.
Skyrim.
My favorite game series is tie between Persona and SMT, actually, damn it.
What are you making?
I'm
Yeah,
making
what
a
do you
deflated condom.
What?
I'm
What?
making a deflated
Excuse?
condom.
Okay, for the final question, can any of you sing?
Can any of us...
I do have one song that I could sing. It's kind of like an old kind of song that I really like. I think it's Ever Fully Dressed Without a Smile, but I don't know if my singing voice is any good now.
No, wait a minute.
Yes! Yes! This is content right here! Yes! Yes! This is
Oh
a
my god,
clip.
he kind of looks like anime Chucky from Rugrats. Oh,
This is content right.
Toppy, I can't find my bum. It's under these big plush pillows.
I'm gonna hang myself now.
Yep.
yeah, I guess from now on we're going to be known as Virtuaria. There you have it.
I'm not. Well, okay, maybe I'm the furry, but you guys aren't.
But
What the hell is that?
What happened?
oh my god.
The gremlins
Yes.
in there.
Yes, this is content right here. Yes.
And the gremlin.
Those are some big armpits.
Okay, so I'm going to redo. So does anyone want to say their outro before I sign out?
Stay moist, dry hard.
See you on the next episode.
See you guys next time in the next
Who's calling a demon?
show or
Later. I'm
I'll
I'll
the
see
demon
you
too.
guys.
yeah, the next
I mean,
episode
yes,
I'm
I'm
probably
dirty,
gonna
but
do
I'm
The
not
next
demon.
one.
on Final Fantasy 14. So yeah, that's gonna be the next thing.
Alright,
But yeah, just maybe.
see who we can raid.
And on that note, see you
Who
guys.
can we raid?
Well, I guess before we pull out, do you want to do the the
What?
neon or RR? I guess.
I can do one better.
Yeah, yeah. It's so creepy. Get away
Sound
from
like an
me.
old
Don't
man.
ever do that again.
Sound like a creepy old man on the bus stop.
All right, this is creepy old man ASMR.
No, 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 no.